It's guys. Today we're gonna be talking about honey packets, why you should never take one, and how to figure out one if it's real or it's fake. And let's get into it. Okay, so getting into honey packets and what they are. So they're VIP honey packets from gas stations, yes, and they are practically a Viagra for your body, not your wiener. I don't know why you guys think that. It's not going to raise your libido. It's going to raise your blood flow and lower your blood pressure. So let's get into why this is bad. So this is going to be bad for you because it can cause heart attack if you have a weak heart. And honestly, this is just a horrible idea to take them. They kind of turned into a trend, but I've ended up taking one for a gym and try it out. Let's get try out the trend and see what's going on. So took it on a Rice Krispie treat, went to the gym, started doing chest. Everything was all great. 30 minutes in, it hit. It hit me. It hit my heart mainly. I was in the gym and I was, we were doing a workout. Maybe we were doing incline press. And I felt like there was a 50-pound chest drop in my weight. Like literally I was pushing. Then there was like and it was just like it was like unexplainable. And then I started getting this headache and I was like, oh my god. And no, my downstairs was not growing. No, it was not happy. It was my heart that was growing. It felt like I was getting a bigger heart. It was literally like I was having a workout to try and breathe because it was a horrendous experience. And yes, I did have a pump. It was a good one, but it was not worth it. And I do not advise you guys to take them. And we're talking to how you know if they're real or fake and really where you should get them and how, So we ended up having to get ID'd to get them, and my cousin is 18, so we ended up getting them anyways because he is legal age to get them. But they should have a kind of a weird taste to them. Like we put them on a rice. We tried them normally, and we couldn't take it, so we just put it on like a Rice Krispie treat. It just tasted so. It just did not taste like honey. It did taste like honey, but it was sweet. But it was just like something was off. If you have one, you'll understand. But if you have one that just tastes like honey and it's super good, you actually like it, you probably have a fake one. And there's a lot of rep ones. It's literally like a rep shoe. They just make them cheaper and they just put honey in them with a little bit of extra like pump stuff instead. You could literally probably get the same effect from it if you just take pump caps with a rep one. But compared to an actual one that has literal like Viagra or Cialis in it, is probably going to hurt you. You can actually look up the stories about people. Look it up on literally on YouTube. There's literally people talking about them and then how just horrible they are. And also, no, I'm not trying to save them for me, not gatekeeping. But I'm literally just advising them because a lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of people are just talking about how funny it is. Like, oh, I'm off 2 honey packets. I'm with the 2-man got canceled. Like you just went downtown with your bro because it was the honey packets were hidden. It doesn't work like that. No, it doesn't. I took one with my cousin and I think we were okay. I don't know, maybe I blacked out and it just the honey packet kicked in. No, that just doesn't happen. You don't like automatically turn into some savage that you just are like choking the chicken in glass, or just like you don't go to the bathroom and you just like have to. No, the honey packet's not going to do that. The honey packet's literally trying to increase your blood flow and maybe make it like harder for longer. Maybe you just can't get rid of it. I saw some dude say, "I can't stop." It was just pure. It was just like I can't stop. I was reading comments from other people. One guy was like, "Yeah, you're gatekeeping them. You're trying to save them for the rest of us." And then like one guy was the only side effect was like all the baddies came from like all the girls were calling my phone. Like that's just no. You're not gonna take honey packet and then all of a sudden there's people trying to break into your house to get some of that that jerkin chicken. It just doesn't work like that. Also, why would you take one and be by yourself? I don't know. I took one for the gym, so that was a good excuse. If you just take one just to take one around the home, like around the bros or the homies or that's just weird. That's just kind of gay. Like I mean, just go take one and be like around dudes, like when it's literally meant for like other, the other sex. It just doesn't really, it just doesn't add up. So I do not advise you guys to take these. If you guys don't want to get a heart attack or die, you shouldn't be taking them unless you're a 40-year-old man with ED. But other than that, just stay away from them. Obviously, I made the mistake of taking it, but I don't want you guys to make the mistake of taking it. And a lot of times they are reps. If you don't get ID, they're probably a rep because they know it's not real and they're just trying to sell them. But actually, people who kind of like, I know they sell drugs to little kids, but this stuff is real and it is a little scary. So make sure you're aware of it, and hope to see you guys later.